not gonna be a victim. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, poor me. No. Hey, am I asking every single girl for their ID? That DMs me, I get literally a lot of messages a day. No, guess what? I can implement that. I can do that. That's something that I can change moving forward. It just protects me. Cool.
Okay. Can I ask Olivia a question and Olivia actually answer a question? Because you got all the answers. I want to hear the queen speak. Girl, I just hope you don't interrupt us. Do you ever be on the phone with your homegirls and she ain't come interrupt you? Do you ever be on the phone and she ain't come interrupt your phone calls? Sean, Sheen, Shane, Shein. You know who I'm talking about, your king, girl.
His name, Sean. Does he know?
He don't be interrupting your calls. You get to do your call and have your piece. Cool, because we on a call right now, and it keep getting interrupted. Okay, so I just want to know, Olivia, what do you have to say to the woman that would like to do business with you, but don't want to do business with you, but would love to do business with you, but don't want to behalf of the situation you in? Like, what would you have to say to, like, because we wanna fuck with you, but it's just, what you got to say to us? Make us feel something.
You guys, what it takes for you guys to fully support me and F with me, but it's under your terms, I'd rather just be my authentic self.
No, our terms is law, no abuse.
I know what is the truth, and I know what actually happened. You guys know a headline and no other details. So that is just that. And for the people that don't want to do business with me, I mean, okay, cool. I have an abundance mindset, and I know that there is going to be people that do F with me, as well as you just missed out on an opportunity to get better. So that's
all right, girl. Well, that's all I gotta say. Y'all support me. I am a struggling black creator, small creator on here. I hope I don't have to be in no poly relationship for y'all to fuck with me. But yeah, support a real one, cause this just ain't it. She ain't got shit to say for nothing. That's all, folks. Y'all can kick me off. What's up, Sean? What? You want to eat me up? Say what you gotta say.
I don't want to get you guys up. I'm just learning firsthand how powerful media can be. I just think it's crazy that
it can be, because look at you. You get on here every day. Ever since Olivia put you on, you've been on here dedicated. You're more dedicated to this than you are actually making real money. Olivia, I just want to say I'm disappointed in you, girl. I really am, because I've been there. I've been in love too, girl. We all had our first love, and we all was just like, that's why he said he want a girl that's unexperienced, because he wants you to trust fall into him, into a deep, dark hole of failure.
Who said that?
Let me see if I can kick myself off.
At this point, you guys just will believe anything. I want to say this, like, at the end of the day, guys, girls, if you guys are watching, just learn from this, man. This right here, all these stories, is exactly why I don't believe people should engage in like casual sex. It is just not worth it. And this is why I don't engage in casual sex. It's so easy to get caught up. I'm not playing victim. I'm not playing victim at all. But this is why, all this stuff is why I was like, yo, I do not want to engage in casual sex like at all. Because that is just something that is very, very powerful, and you shouldn't play with it, man. You really shouldn't play with it. So that's just that. Oh, and if you guys are watching this, dude, ask for paperwork, man.
Yeah.
Get NDAs, especially if you're making a little money. Get NDAs, get consent forms, and also if you're online, ask for IDs, right? Because you never know, right? But you never know, right? And it's better to be safe on the inside. So, speaking of inside, if that were to happen, man, if that were true, man, apologize to that, whoever that may be, their family, because That's not me. That's not what I like actually like stand for. I again do not think that that's true. But moving forward, definitely will be asking for IDs because I don't want any accidents or irresponsibility to be happening as a man. You gotta always take responsibility no matter what, right? So that's just that. Again, and for you guys, listen, I'm all about the jokes and stuff, but you guys should be like careful about what you guys say. Like saying that people are on freaking booger sugar, saying that people like I got freaking hit up and call the R word. Like how you guys gonna call somebody the R word when the girl in the video said that everything's like it's just like, man, y'all just really be taking these clips and these narratives and running with it and just saying all type of stuff. Okay? Like it's kind of wild, all right? So I'm gonna make this perfectly clear. I'm not attracted to minors. If you are a minor, do not message me. Please don't. Just don't message me. We have nothing to talk about. Like literally nothing. Okay? So
Literally. My body.
guys, no. You guys don't understand. Listen, you guys don't understand. Like, okay, for those of you guys that like believe it, you guys are gonna believe what you guys want to believe. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this: people can say anything. People can clip up anything. Before you so-called judge me, look at the actual, like, irrefutable. It's supposed to be beyond a reasonable doubt. Like, I would love to see somebody messaging me. Like, right there, the whole conversation. I would love to, like, I'm 16, I'm kids, I'm that, and I continue that conversation. Or I continue talking to them in a sexually like explicit way. Or send them, it's not gonna happen. It doesn't exist. Right? And you guys should also be careful because media is very, 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 very powerful. And you guys can think what you guys want, but I just think that you all should like look for yourself, not just go based off of what people tell you. Guys, you guys feel like I'm so rude, I'm so disrespectful, I'm so this. Guys, you can't pull a single clip of me calling somebody out their name. I'm not saying that I don't have character flaws. We all do. Maybe I'm just the only one. I'm not perfect. But you can't pull a single clip of me calling somebody out their name, the B word, the H word, any of that, and you guys come up here and call us every name in the book, and then say that we're the ones that are disrespectful. Like how? Make it make sense. Okay? So I advise you guys to look for yourself and actually see for yourself. Not with some agenda, not what media tells you to see. Just actually look for yourself. Alright? This cancel culture is very like scary, man. And it's so sad that people actually like are like preying on somebody else's downfall. Like I don't even half of y'all be talking about some Christians and Christians are supposed to be about forgiveness, bro. Y'all about the total opposite of that. Like it's like, wow.
I know.
Like I could totally understand like if I was like, a convicted felon and for the R word and this and this and this, and it's just like, bro, like it's like none of that, like at all. Like I don't know. It's just kind of interesting, you know. And I'm not even speaking for me because, like I said, I know who I am. At the end of the day, so what you guys say doesn't like define me as a person. It doesn't define like my character. I'm talking for other people because you never know like what the other person on social media. You guys are so comfortable with treating people like they're not human. Like people are humans. You know what I mean? I'm human. Hence why I make mistakes. Hence why I have character flaws. Hence why I'm on a journey to get better, which we all should be. So that's that. Anything you want to say, my queen?
I agree. People just need to look further, look bigger, think about the totality of it instead of just being a follower to what people are telling you. That's just crazy. To me, it's crazy that somebody can tell you things and you'll move, you'll feel different. It's just like, form your own thought with substantial amounts of, logic, this, that, and the other. But it just seems like you guys hear something and it like, it's just true. I just never seen it before in my life.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen it before in my life.
Like guys, you guys gotta understand. Like there's a video of us drinking tea.
On the counter.
Tea. Literally drinking tea. And somebody put Olivia and Sean on the book of sugar. And you guys
What?
like you guys realize, like, say that like Olivia's weak-minded, but you guys believe that whatever media like tells you.
You read a headline and you think it's true.
Somebody from Timbuktu could be like, Sean did this to me. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. Maybe she just wants to go viral, get attention. And you guys believe it. I'm not here to invalidate anybody's story, and I would never do that. I'm never going to sit up here and call somebody like a liar. But not people. But guys, people have motives. So we never seen people break people's stuff, or guys, you never got like your clothes cut up by a woman. You never got some. You never got. We've all seen stuff. Maybe that was just me seeing stuff growing up as a kid, but like people have emotions. People do things.
Can you explain to them like what propaganda is?
Yeah, in propaganda, this is exactly how it's created, right? So, truth, propaganda is just narratives pushed by media. What happens is we're just sitting here drinking. That's the drinking the tea. That's the truth. And it was on the counter, and they clipped that up, put a headline on it, and boom. So propaganda comes from partial truths, and truths taken out of context, right? For instance, if you hear that, oh, Sean unalived somebody, you may be like, he's a terrible person. But then you hear the whole story, and you're like, Sean unalived somebody while defending his family's honor. Somebody like broke into his home and he had to unalive him to save his family. You will be like, wow, he's a hero. Or you may be like, he unalived somebody that was trying to like harm a different family. Wow, he's a hero, right? So it's just like, if you can take any act and any part of the truth out of context. Maybe there was a video, but maybe the context is just like out of place. What I know is this: never in the history of this world will somebody that's underage message me and I send them an explicit video or photo of myself, like ever. I don't even move like that, and I completely disagree with it. And to adjust going forward, which again I don't think that that's true, but to adjust going forward, send me your ID. Super simple. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll add another one, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to say?
Nope. Ooh, a natural boss. Like she sells CMOS. CMOS.
Hey y'all, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but we can't see you. Can you turn your camera on?
Yes, 1 second. Okay. I'm coming. I know everybody say this, but I didn't think y'all were gonna pick me.
You had a really cool profile picture, and then I saw CMOS, so I was like, oh,
Okay, so I know you're gonna ask me, would I be in a poly relationship? No. And
okay, what's your name? Where are you from, though?
my name's Tawny. I'm from DC. Okay, I just had to run downstairs. Okay. See. Okay, so, Sean, you were talking about the fact that, you don't think it's true. How can you not think it's true? If you were a part of...
Listen, I will tell you what's true. I've never in my life, somebody messaged me saying they're 16, underage, 14, 12, any age that is not of legal. 100% the truth. Have I asked every single girl that I've ever had a conversation with about for an ID? No. So is there a 1% or 0% chance of a possibility that maybe? Yes. I personally don't think that it happened because I know what it has to go through to get to that point. I do not think that it's real. But or I'll just be like, hey, shoot me your ID. That's it. But what you will never see is somebody saying I'm underage or I'm 16 and me saying, oh, send me nudes or oh, let me send you nudes. Like, no, that never happened. And that will never happen because I don't get down like that.
Okay, so usually when, I remember back in the day, like when Instant Messenger was popping, people would get on AOL Instant Messenger, and you always start a conversation when you're interested in somebody with age, sex, location, right? And even if we don't use that acronym anymore.
Hold on, real quick. When's the last time you started a conversation with age, sex, and location?
I just said, even though we don't use that acronym anymore, if you are shopping for women, right? If you are dating, getting to know people, looking for queens, why would you not ask how you know somebody? Like, I'm sorry, why would you not ask how? Sorry, that's my baby in the background. Why would you not ask somebody's age? Like, if you're interested in them, if you think they're attractive, you usually ask, like, where do you live? How old are you? What's your name?
I'll put it to you like this. How about you guys go and get a clip of somebody telling me they're 16 and I sent them a video or a picture after that, and then we can have a conversation. We're talking about a screen recording, not even a screen recording, a recording of a screen recording and somebody else saying that somebody else was underage. This was their video. Like, come on. Like, I have to understand, like, if at least, if like, I have a question. And the thing is just like, guys, it's just a video of me with a headline.
Yeah,
Anybody can say anything.
I don't think it's fair to say it's a screen recording because in one instance you're saying you don't know if it's true. In one instance you're saying you don't know if it even happened. In the other instance you're saying you know that this video is a screen recording.
Since I'm telling you, this is what I know. What I know is nowhere ever will you see somebody message me saying that they're 16, 17, 14, and then I send them something. That's one thing. Show me that. You can't show that because that does not exist.
Yeah, Sean, but you always say to show you something that sounds like ridiculous, right?
That's not ridiculous. That's a conversation.
No.
You guys are saying
No. The thing about it is you're not accepting it for what it is. What happened was you were obviously talking to somebody who was a minor.
Oh, okay. Besides somebody posting a video and a headline, what do you have that actually like substantiates that or proves that? Like, let's not talk about your feelings. Let's not talk about your feelings. Let's talk about actual facts.
You're asking me what I personally have?
Yes, because I'm telling you.
Me and you have the same thing. So if you're gonna ask me that question, I can kick it back to you. You were in the conversation. So you should be able to say you're interested in somebody, you're talking to them, and you talk to them long enough to send them something explicit. You should have an idea of what their age is.
Exactly why I said I don't think it's real. You're proving my point. You're exactly right. And that's exactly why I said I don't think that it's real. It is somebody else saying something.
How can you not think it's real if you were a part of the conversation? Were you a part of the conversation or not? Was it you in the video?
Have I had conversations with people? Yes. Has there ever once been a time where somebody said, hey, I'm underage, or I had a suspicion that somebody was underage and then I sent them something? If I literally, this is what I'm telling you, I do not think that it is true. People say anything. People be like, oh, Olivia was 17. Guys, we dealt with Olivia was 17 questions for literally months off of something that's not true. You guys are going to believe what you guys want to believe. At the end of the day, in my heart, I do not want to be with a minor. I'm not attracted to minors. I have no interest in that. And me personally, me being in here in this position, if I were to send somebody that's underage an explicit photo when I had knowledge that they're underage would possibly be the dumbest thing that's ever been done in the history of the world. If I know that y'all are screenshotting my DMs, why would I purposely go and literally
people screen recording you and keeping tabs on you for the same reason that you actually sent something explicit anyway. So if you so smart and you so hip to the game of you getting clipped up and you being screen recorded, why are you sending explicit videos over social media to begin with?
First of all, you could be right. As far as me,
I am right.
Listen, you could be right. I have nothing to hide. I am proud of myself. I am proud of the way that I look, and I'm not gonna apologize for.
And you're so proud of the way you look that you're irresponsible enough to expose yourself to any and everybody you meet online, obviously. See what pride gets you?
No, I mean, at the end of the day,
See what pride gets you?
listen, man, you guys just want to see my downfall.
You're in your downfall, and you're on the grand stage. You're on the stage you wanted. You're on the stage you love to get on every night. You are rolling the downfall out, and it's the best entertainment we ever seen. That's why we get up here. It's good entertainment.
At the end of the day, if I fall, I'm gonna get back up.
By the way, guys, while I'm on here, we currently have a free we have a promo code for 40% off CMOS if you enter the promo code free game. Okay, we can see you some of this. You know, ain't no minors over here. So.
First person that messages and buys the CMOS, I'll pay for it. With that being said, listen. Moving forward, I personally don't think it's true. I think this whole thing is cap. To remove all doubt, moving forward, I'll ask for IDs. I think the whole thing is cap.
Well, you know, people kind of think you be scamming, so I don't think you should ask for IDs. I think you should just have the conversation that you're saying you didn't have. You should just ask people how old they are.
Let me get this straight. I'm just supposed to believe people's word. Anybody can message me right now and be like, oh, I'm 18 and really not.
That's right, but Sean, if somebody were to message you and you're having a conversation and you say, how old are you? And they say 21, but we find out they're really 16, we can't really hold you too much responsible because that would mean they lied about their age. So you have a responsibility to ask what their age is. You don't need to see their ID. Ask them what their age is before you start sending your dick.
You are right, and that's exactly.
I know.
Listen, you are right, and that's exactly why I told you I don't think that is true.
Sean, you can't. Both can't exist at the same time, though.
So let me get this straight. I'm gonna let you go right quick, but let me get this straight. Could you actually? Is there an actual video? Is there actual proof of a girl messaging me saying I'm underage and then me continue?
But what there's not proof of is there's not a video of you confirming somebody's age and being responsible enough to keep your dick in your pants before you send a video to somebody.
Respectfully, it was in my pants, but that's neither here nor there. With that being said, my only thing that I can ask you is this: like, is there a clip of allegedly in my pants? Is there an actual clip of somebody telling me they're underage and I sent them something explicit? Because the only thing you have is this.
Are usually really mute, Sean. It's obviously no. You know the answer to the question. Your question is there a video of somebody telling you they're underage and you still send a video? Obviously no. We know that. What is your point? You think you're doing your big one by saying that, but you're not. We all know that. The point is you're being irresponsible.
You don't think that anybody can just do anything, say anything? Like, we're talking about
You're hearing you do and say anything every night. Yes, absolutely. People can do and say anything. Yeah.
We're talking about a video with a headline that same way we were drinking tea, and people literally clipped it up and said that we're on Booker Sugar, and then there's tens of millions of people that think that we do Booker Sugar. What do you want me to say?
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. This is something.
At the end of the day, respectfully, you guys are gonna think what you guys want to think. All I'm gonna tell you is I'm not gonna be a victim to this. I am literally gonna sit up here and moving forward to remove all doubt. I don't think that it's true at all. To remove all doubt, moving forward, IDs, NDAs, whatever they make, just make sure the paperwork is good. That's it. So to be honest, it just makes me better. So that's that.
It's interesting too to hear you say oh, it can't be victims, but you definitely describe yourself as a victim when it came to Shanice's video. So it's like with you, you pick and choose. Like you can be a victim. You're not a victim tonight because you're fake, I guess, like taking responsibility or being held accountable. But when we were talking about Shanice's video,
True. I'm not gonna take responsibility for something that's simply not true. I would listen, guys. No matter what you guys say to me, I know what's in my heart. There has never in the history of the world been a girl messaging me that is underage, and I sent her a picture. No, that did not happen. No girl has ever been like, no girl was like, no girl was like, oh, I'm this age, I'm 16, oh, I'm 14, and I sent them something explicit. That's not how I move. Guys, that would literally be the single-handed dumbest thing that I could do. That would be single-handedly so stupid.
Well, everybody's saying I'm a catfish. The person in my picture is my daughter. Her name is Trendy Devin, so follow her. That's my daughter at her birthday photo shoot. But yeah, Sean. Also, what else did I want to ask you? Oh, Olivia, I think you're so pretty, and I think you are, you know, a bright girl. I just want you to know that sometimes when a relationship isn't right, there's not only going to be a lot of chaos, it's going to be a lot of confusion. And I see you looking confused a lot. I hope that, I know you're not going to listen to me because you got to go through what you got to go through, but I hope that you get to a point where you realize that all of like the incidents back to back with Sean, having to be all tense, coming on live every couple of weeks, and, you know, looking to him for your opinion, you know, staying on his lips while he's talking because you don't know what to think or what to believe. I hope you realize that that is all demonstrative of you not having a brain of your own, sort of. Like, I hope that you realize that confusion is one of the biggest signs that you need to pull out of a relationship. And I've seen you be continuously confused, like, throughout your whole relationship with Sean. Like, I hope that you can like wake up soon. I can't hear you. What you say?
I was saying that you guys see me as confused, but you're not gonna put that on me. I know exactly what this relationship is, and I know exactly who he is as a person. And also, I'm not just confused. If I was confused, I would be like, oh, maybe this, maybe that. But I'm so sure and I'm so confident in my relationship. I know what's going on, that there is no confusion. I don't have to be confused about anything because I know what it's about and I know where we're going and I know that this is part of our journey. And when you're talking about me not having my own brain, I have so much of my own brain because if I did not have my own brain, I would be following you guys, or I'd be in the middle, or I would be wishy-washy. It's easy for me, it's easier, honestly, to be on your side and say, oh, I completely agree with you guys because 20,000 people...
No, it's not easier. It's easier for you to be on the side of the person who you see every day. You're with him every day. He's not letting you out of his sight. He's pressing up on you in the gym, at the coffee shop. And I'm pretty sure when we saw him walking around San Diego by himself in that video, you was locked up in the penthouse. So it's easier for you to continue to be led by him because he's physically, you're in that environment. Intimidation tactics every day to mislead you, to tell you the truth, which is his version of a story. So it's much easier for you to stay right where you at. You know why it's hard for you to listen to us? Because if you were to leave, it's going to be so hard, and you will leave, but if you were to leave, you were going to have to admit that we were right, that 30,000, 50,000, 60,000 people were right. That's hard. It's easier for you to do what you want.
No, it's not.
No.
It's much harder to stand in the face of adversity.
Sean, how would you know? You always say that women can't come up here and talk for as men. Why are you trying to talk for her? You never been in Olivia's situation. You never had nobody pimping you out. So you need to be quiet and let me talk to her as a woman.
Wait, What'd you
You
just
don't know nothing. You never been in her situation, have you?
What situation? Been in a relationship?
You never been with a guy,
No, I
or
never
have?
been with a guy. Sorry.
Well, you never been with a guy who was 10 years your age,
Never
who
been with a
tricked
guy.
you into coming out to visit with him and made you
Said I
stay,
tricked her?
who got you not going home, who lied to you about retiring.
So what magic trick did I use? What magic
Have
trick
you
did I use?
retired her mother yet?
Man, that's been done. We make enough passive income to retire, man.
No. Have you retired her yet? You still making an income. Is she retired today? You don't know. That's your queen. You don't know if her mom. If you retired her mom, that's a promise you made for her, big man. You a man. You keep your promises. Have you kept her promise? You should know that.
Her mom's still working.
Oh, okay. So you had stayed 47 days. What happened to that? And on his word. You ain't standing on your word?
I agree with that.
So what happened? Olivia, while he's sitting there quiet because I shut him up, know this.
You just keep cutting me
You
off.
with somebody while he giving you dreams. You know what you deserve? You need to be with the nigga that's already got there. You cannot grow with him. He not doing no growing. And you see how he laughing? Let me tell you why he laughing. Because I'm eating him up. He ain't got nothing to say.
You're not eating me up. Oh, I got a lot to say. I'm just waiting for you to get done so you don't throw a hissy fit.
Okay, go say it. Go ahead and say it.
All right, perfect. So
I don't do that. You're the only one to do that.
just let me know when it's my turn to talk.
It's your turn to talk, sis.
See, here we go with the disrespect. Is she supposed to take advice from somebody like you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm telling her the real. Like, you over there lying about everything. You using her money to take care of both of y'all.
These are your feelings.
Don't call me girl. Don't call me girl. Don't call me girl.
Like, is some part in your mind, like, understanding that this is not the truth? Like, what you're saying is not the truth?
Olivia, baby, I tried to be real nice to you. Do not say shit about my mind. Seriously.
So you can
I
speak
got
on her.
one.
You can speak on her mind. So you can speak on her mind, but she can't speak.
That's because you get on this platform, this public platform, this owned by TikTok, not Sean. You get on TikTok's platform every night and you show how gullible you are. Yes, I can speak on it. You invited me up here to speak on it. Didn't you accept my request?
So it's a conversation.
Conversation.
Or is it just about like you? Like if you want to just spew your opinion, why don't you just go live? Why do you need to come up here?
I go live. You're not the reason I'm like I go live. I can do that. But go ahead, say what you gotta say.
We're gonna be up here. This is a conversation. So I'm being disrespectful to you.
I just told her to go ahead. She follow instructions. Go ahead. Say what you
With
gonna
that
say.
being said, you make a lot of great points, and as far as her mom, it's literally just a conversation. The last thing I would want to do is be like, "Hey, retire your mom," and then something happens. For me, it's not about just making money. It's about indestructible wealth that cannot be destroyed. You guys,
Y'all, the promo code on my website is free game. Go ahead.
you guys are trying to destroy stuff every single day. So for me, it's indestructible wealth. And what I call indestructible is 10 times the amount that you need to do something. That's the goal. Making money is cool. Building wealth is way slower. You're a business owner. You should know that. Secondly, I disagree with what you're saying as far as like it's easy for Olivia to stay here. I think it's harder to stay here. Most of you guys, if you got one negative comment on social media, you would think about it all day. If you got 10 negative comments, you will be off social media for a week. Like, if you guys got 10 genuine negative comments, y'all will be off social media for a week. You will be like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? If somebody got an unalive threat, a threat to be unalive, oh, bro, they will be like, what the heck? What is going on? Guys, we get hundreds of messages a week.
Respectfully, just like we don't know you and we don't know what you would do and all that stuff, you don't know us, so you don't know what we could take in terms of comments and all that. But continue.
Excuse me. So with that being said, most people would not be able to go through that. And I think it takes an incredibly strong person to be able to weather that storm. And
Strong or delusional, one of the two.
Yeah, The greats often seem delusional, right? And if your goals aren't big enough to make people say you're delusional, you're probably not dreaming big enough. And we're not going to apologize for being big dreamers. You guys don't have to understand our dream. It's our dream. It's our vision. You don't have to understand it. I hope that one day you guys find your vision, because all of you guys watching have an inner genius inside of you. And if you will be able to unlock your inner genius. Talent hits a target nobody else can hit, but genius hits a target nobody else can see. And when you create a vision for your life, you're creating a target that nobody else can see except for you. And people are going to call you crazy, they're going to naysay, they're going to do all of that. But guess what? It's your vision. And when you follow your true vision and you say, fuck what everybody else is saying, you'll unlock your inner genius. They call Steve Jobs crazy. They call Elon Musk crazy. They call Jeff Bezos crazy. They call Bill Gates crazy. Guess what? They look pretty fucking smart right now.
The difference though between those people and you guys, Sean, is that they actually were not every couple months, every 2 weeks, having some type of scandal or some type of truth come out about them, and then they sitting on some platform. Well, they probably would have been sitting on national TV, but y'all on TikTok. But they not sitting on some platform, like basically not being accountable and acting like the people are crazy that are telling their truth. So that's the difference.
When did I ever call people? Listen, we're not here to invalidate anybody. Elon Musk has failed at 7 relationships. He was 3 months away from bankruptcy with Tesla Motors, literally 3 months from going over. He almost got shut down by the SEC. So I think he faced a lot of scrutiny that he had to come over. He also had to literally sit up here and make literally a false statement about Tesla and the safety of it so that the SEC wouldn't put him under and take him out of business. They literally, again, tried to attack him. So he had to overcome attacks too. I just don't think it was as highly publicized. Steve Jobs had to go through lawsuits. He had to go through battles. He got fired from his company. His company got taken from him, and they kicked him out. So what do you mean that they didn't go over stuff? Everybody faces adversity. And if you think that
I didn't say that they didn't go through anything.
you guys think that you guys are going to reach the pinnacles of success without having to, because the great ones know that you grow through what you go through. And I appreciate you guys. You guys don't understand this is just going to make me better. This is just going to make me better. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's the only thing. That whether it's true, whether it's not true, it's just going to make you better.
Free game. The promo code is free game. Sorry, I saw somebody ask. But Sean, I get what you're saying, and I'm not saying, I'm a business person too. I'm a serial entrepreneur, so I get it. People, you go through things. That's life in general. You don't have to have a business to go through stuff. But my point is, you specifically are being accused of stuff, and every couple weeks you're going through stuff where people are accusing you of being an abuser. They're accusing you of having pretty much ruined a period of their life. So it's different. It's different hurdles. The stuff you mentioned, none of that with Steve Jobs, Oprah, Grant Cardone, whoever else you said, those people were not being accused of sexual assault, of being violent or verbally abusive to another person.
Have you heard stories from Steve Jobs? So many horror stories of this guy. I'm not here to
I'm not about to have a conversation about how you're relevant or related to or compared to Steve Jobs, because you don't. You say it all the time, you're broke. And you say all the time that you don't know anything because you're slow, you got the mind of a gerbil, whatever you be saying. And you say all the time that you haven't even got where you're going yet. So everything you're talking about right now, those people have already achieved a very certain and real level of success. Okay, so that's a different conversation. You're not in that conversation. Sorry.
Let me add this. Elon Musk sold, when PayPal sold, he put almost $200 million in his
What have you sold? What have you sold? What have you made? What's your I'm listening. I don't want to listen to what you're saying because you're saying the same thing.
You're not listening. You're talking. You keep cutting me off.
And that's what you're doing. I'm cutting you off because you're talking in circles and you're not making no point. You're not landing the plane at all. You know what I mean? You like the submersive, okay?
So
Get close. Sorry, that might be too close.
Elon Musk sold his company for $200 million. He put $110 million into SpaceX. He put 70 million into Tesla. He put the rest in Solar City. He was sleeping on the floor in Tesla factory. Did not have a house. People may call him crazy. He took $200 million and got rid of all of it. Didn't even own a house and slept on the factory floor to make his dream come true. But when I tell you guys that, dang, I studied the greats, dang, I take all my money and I put it into
That's a
business.
different type of
I
problem,
put it in
Sean.
the-
It's
I
not
put it,
the same
hold on,
thing.
here you go again, cutting me off before I make my point. Dang, I put it into business. Dang, I put it into things that's gonna make me better. You guys call me crazy. When Elon Musk did the same thing, just on a much higher level, he sacrificed 200 million to get to 200 billion. And that's what you guys don't get. It's about delayed gratification. And I promise you this. One day you're gonna say, I talked to Sean Adams, and the only thing I had to talk to him about was some silly ass rumors. And I wish that I took that time to really speak to him, because that motherfucker's a genius. And Sean and Olivia helped millions of people all across America. You're gonna find out.
Now, I do
You're
agree with
gonna
you,
find
Sean.
out what I already know. You're gonna.
Yeah, I am gonna say one day I talked to Sean Adams.
I already know. I already know.
And I'm gonna say, I can't believe Netflix really did a true crime documentary on him. Like, I talked to him, and I hope they put my clip in there too.
Wrong and think that that's
I'm not praying for your downfall. I'm just predicting based on evidence. Like, the evidence is there.
So let me get this straight. So if it was so much evidence, why did the judge look at all the evidence and throw it out?
That's one case. And you know, most serial... No, that's one case. And most serial killers, they get caught because they get puffed up and so big, and they think they got away with it so many times, they can keep getting away with it. So that's what's gonna happen with you probably.
All right. At the end of listen, guys, life is about. I am not perfect. I don't sit up here and claim to have been perfect. I'm so sorry that I'm human, you guys. Like, you guys probably have crazy stories, and judging based off of the way you talk to me, I'm pretty sure that people can say a lot of crazy things that you have done. But you're not in the public eye.
They can't say I talked to no minor. They can't say that it's no video. I mean, you about to pick me off? They can't say that I ever exposed myself to no minor. They can't say I never made nobody kneel on rice or was verbally abusive. They definitely can't say I held nobody hostage in no apartment and called it a penthouse. So they can say a lot of stuff about me. They could probably say I talk a lot, that I'm high energy, but they're not gonna say nothing close to what they're saying about you.
All right, guys. You're right. People don't make things up for clout and attention. And I think it's so crazy that somebody can go from traumatized to in a public relationship in 2 weeks, but I somehow ruined their life.
I thought you wasn't gonna invalidate her truth.
So listen, man. I'm telling you guys this. It does
It's not
not.
like
It's
the
not.
Hall of Fame. Kick me!
We appreciate you. You want to shout out your business?
I already did, but I'll do it again.
Yeah, do it again. Because I'm blessing you while you sitting up here literally throwing slander on my name.
Yeah, I really appreciate the blessing from TikTok.
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
love
Come on.
TikTok. I
Go
love
ahead.
this platform. But the promo is free. Bio for CMOS. And y'all make sure y'all hit up Sean so he can pay for y'all order. For the order y'all hit him up with, order a lot so he can give me a lot of money.
Nice. Thank you so much, y'all. Peace. All right. Thank you, guys. Listen, man. We appreciate you guys all. I ask this, man. You guys let people heal. Let Shanice heal. Let the other girl heal. I don't have anything to say because I don't want to start the back and forth. And guys, at the end of the day, Shanice moved on with her life. The other girl moved on with her life. Everybody's moving on with their life. And we're going to move on with our lives, guys. We want to help you guys. We like these conversations. I want to make it really, really known. I'm not attracted to minors. I do not want to talk to minors. Never, ever has a girl told me, oh, hey, I'm this age, and like I like sent her something ever. And it's something very, very serious. I personally don't think that video is true. I will say this, to remove all doubt moving forward, anybody that looks under 30, you're gonna have to send me an ID. So that's just that, because I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's just that. So yeah, guys, we appreciate you guys. Let's bring up some more guests. Anything you want to say, McQueen?
I agree with you. I would just say, think more critically, and don't just be so convinced of everything. Don't be so just easy to convince, like,
And don't give up on your dreams, man. Guys, when you guys are pursuing your dreams, you're gonna get attacked, you're gonna get slandered, you're gonna have people come up at you. Listen, Elon Musk, $200 million, was sleeping on the floor, did not own a home, was sleeping on the floor. Go ahead, was sleeping on the floor. All right. So now he's the richest person in the world, or second richest, or top three, whatever you want to say. What you sacrifice and what you're willing to work for is what you're gonna get in life. And guys, you're gonna have naysayers, you're gonna have doubt. And I want to just tell you guys that. I want to like show you guys that. No matter what happens, man. No matter what happens, guys. At the end of the day, I didn't unalive somebody. I didn't do like so. So like the thing is just like no matter what happens, I'm gonna overcome it, and I'm gonna get there. Whether it's now, whether it's 10 years from now. All right, you guys gotta understand that. So, with that being said, come up here, keep asking that question. Man, I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Strong. Strong. Alright, real strong. Go ahead, baby. Hey Siri, play Love of My Life by Brian McKnight.
Love of My Life Maine by Brian McKnight, now playing.
Pineapple from
Smells
a vine.
exactly.
Pineapple from a vine. And
Literally.
by apple, I mean Appleberry. One and only. Listen, man, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys so much, man. For those of you guys that got more room in your heart, tell us so rather than me. 1%. Link in the bio. DM Olivia. Successfully. Haters will be kicked out. Appreciate you guys. That's hey. We want to dodge any questions. We also want to have respect to people, man. Okay, so respect the rules when you guys come up here. Understand that some of the things that people talk about, say, can be very triggering, emotional. We understand it, right? We get it. We want to have real conversations with real people. Let's just respect the rules, and most of all, let's respect each other. Because at the end of the day, everybody's human, right? You never want to disrespect you guys. Make sure you guys don't be disrespectful to us, okay? Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. You guys have a good day. Oh, be safe for 4th of July if you guys are already doing that this weekend.
Oh.
Peace.
Oh, that's this week.